Hi guys, I'm David and this is Jeanette. Together we are Low Range 4x4 Adventures. For the last few years we have been doing some epic trips to amazing locations across Australia. Subscribe and like our videos and hit the notification bell to join us on our adventures. You can also find us on Facebook and Instagram. Hey guys, welcome back to another Gear Spotlight. This time we're going to add to the review that we did on the Bushwakka True Blue all Australian made awning. So when we were back in the Gold Coast area around July, we went up to Bushwakka and had a chat to them. We looked at the new Endo version of the True Blue and the U-Butte, which gives a much stronger frame that the actual awning's mounted on. So that's their upgraded version that everyone can purchase now. And Johnny and Annalise decided that we'd work together and we'd go through the process of upgrading our original True Blue, taking the C channel out and putting the Endo frame in. Now, the idea was that we were going to look at creating an upgrade package for other customers to purchase and a do-it-yourself process and video on how to go about upgrading your actual original True Blue to an Endo version. That proved to be quite a detailed process. It was, two guys all day mucking around, working out how to do it, working out how to, where to put things and how to drill the frame and all that sort of stuff. So the decision was made by the owners of Bushwakka that was probably a little bit too complex and also brought in some warranty issues for their customers. If a customer did a do-it-yourself upgrade, it may cause some warranty issues. So the decision was made not to do that. But in the process, we got ours upgraded. It was an awesome experiment, and we now have the latest version of the True Blue Endo with the new bag, the new back frame, etc. Hey Johnny, how you going?
David, how are you, mate?
Good to see you.
Always.
So what are you up to today, mate?
Mate, we're going to take your initial True Blue with the C channel,
Yep.
and we are going to upgrade this to the Endo frame.
Alright, well let's get into it.
There you go.
Sweet.
So if we do flip this over,
Yep.
what you'll see is obviously the existing channels that you've got. So you'll see that you've got two nuts and bolts in the rear, and then rivets holding everything together.
Cool, and these are retained once in the upgrade.
Yes,
it's only the C channel on the inside that's being changed, as well as the back.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Rightio, let's get it opened up.
Right.
Do what we're gonna do. Open heart surgery.
Just about.
So probably best that you have a mate help you with this.
Definitely a two-man job.
Yeah. Definitely a two-man job.
Definitely a two-man job. Alright, so we should now be able to make sure everything's clear here. That's loose, and just squeeze it out. So that's your existing C channel completely taken off.
At this point, Johnny and I had a discussion about the difficulties of do-it-yourself and warranty issues with regards to this upgrade package. The decision was made to not continue with the idea, and our awning was completed and mounted back on our vehicle. We thank Bushwakka very much for everything they've done while working with us, and we continue to have a great relationship with them. What I'm going to do now is open it up show you guys what's been upgraded. And also we've had a few questions on our original video about things that we didn't mention in our review and that we didn't do in our review. So we're going to try and touch on those things as well, or we are going to touch on those things as well. So guys, what I'm going to do now is just open up the awning and you'll see the upgraded endoskeleton. It'll also give you a pretty good example of how easy this awning is to do by yourself. It's a very simple process and so stable. So we love this thing. We use it so much more than our previous awning. It's just so easy to use, so quick to chuck up. We're on a bit of an angle here, so it's stick it up there and in the air at the back. But that's okay. Doesn't matter. It just goes to show you can put it up anywhere. The wind's kicked in at exactly the right time. So that's it. Set up. What was that? 30 seconds. So guys, this is what we've upgraded on our awning. Previously, you would have seen in the video, it had a flat aluminium C channel, and that was the original True Blue awning. It had a little bit of flex in it, which is one thing I didn't like about it. And Johnny and his crew have come up with the Endo Frame. So this frame is 50 by 25 aluminium box, all welded, and it requires a slightly bigger bag. So the two things that we got to upgrade it was the frame and the bag. It's much more stable. Like, you know, the flex in this awning now is on the actual Rhino rack. So the Rhino rack flexes a little bit, but it barely moves around at all in the wind. It's absolutely amazing. So like I said, we always just chuck the legs down. I mean, it takes 2 seconds. Put the leg down and just put a little bit of tension on it. I do the same thing with the other one. I don't ever have to worry about putting ropes out unless it's absolutely blowing a gale, and I probably wouldn't put the awning up in that case, but I just do that, and that we've got that. So guys, a couple of questions that we were asked, one in particular, or a couple in particular, came from a gentleman recently. He's looking at buying or wants to buy one of these awnings. And the question was, what's the gap like at the back? Now, ours is a little different because we've got our Max Tracks mounted on brackets on the back of our Rhino rack. So ours sits back a bit further. But if you come around this way, Jeanette, you'll be able to actually see that we've got quite a gap between the back of our Rhino rack and the awning with it, but the awning sits up nice and taut against the Rhino rack. Because I've put a little bit of on there with that's how it sits without any weight, and I can tighten it up a little bit more and it sits nicely into those Max Tracks, doesn't move. So I'd be confident to just, you know, leave that leg like that and it sort of doesn't move. We got quite a bit of breeze today. So if you didn't have anything on the back of your Rhino rack or the back of your canopy or whatever, you should be able to get the back of this span of your actual awning to sit flush against the back of your Rhino rack, or very, very close to it, which would then give you nice coverage over the rear of your vehicle if you've got a canopy like ours, or you've got a aluminium box canopy with wheels on the back or whatever, or doors on the back. You'll get a nice coverage over there. So you'll see up here, guys, we're probably nearly 5-6 inches from the end of the actual channels that mount onto the mounting bracket of the awning. So you can actually move that much further down, which will take up that space between the back of the platform or your roof rack, whatever you're using, and the actual awning itself, okay? So the other thing that our friend on YouTube would like to know is he's never had anyone talk about or shown putting the walls onto the awning. Now, I'm going to be honest, we've got 2 walls. We've never used them. We've never had to use them, but we've been very lucky since we've had this awning that every time we've been camping, every time we've been somewhere, the weather's been absolutely beautiful. So we do chase the sun. But what we're going to do today, we're going to open up the walls, going to zip them on, clip them together, and show you how it works. Okay guys, so as I said, we've got 2 walls, so we've never even opened them. So opening them up now. So my understanding is the walls come with the wall, a bag to put them in, put the wall in, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tent pegs. So we'll go through the process now. Stick one wall up. So I'm going to put the 2 walls on the awning over here, one from the car along the first section, and then one along the second section, which will actually enclose that area for us if we had weather. But important thing to remember with a True Blue and a U-Butte, all the spans on every one of these guys' awnings are all exactly the same length. So you can put a wall on every span if you want. So you can have 1, 2, 3, 4 walls all the way around. If you want a full wall set, you can do that, and that's available to purchase. So guys, again, virgins at doing this. I've never put these walls on, but I do know that they zip on the top. They've got really good quality zips on them, and they zip from this end. So every section zips from the same end. Quite easy to do. Okay, so that's one wall. And then you've got a Velcro edge obviously on the wall here. I mean, these are good even if it's not bad, if it's not bad weather. Just for that extra bit of shade in the afternoon. Like, we're facing this side of our awning at the moment is facing to the west, so into the western sun for this afternoon. So we might leave these on. She's a bit high up there for me, a bit short. And then it's just a simple matter of Velcro right down the edge. Chuck a couple of pegs around, pull them out on an angle. So from our previous awnings we had, which was the Rhino Rack Foxwing, I always used to peg out like one corner at a time. Just get one in the ground. The sand is very soft here, so it may not stay, but we'll give her a go. So guys, the ground's not real level here or flat, but if you come in around here, Jeanette, it'll give you guys an idea of, our car's facing downhill, the awning's sitting up at the back, but we've still managed to put the whole awning up. We've got, plenty of nice coverage for our, here, extra space, extra shade. Bloody lovely. So hopefully that answers your questions, guys. If you've got any other questions, look, chuck them in the comments. Let us know what you think. We think these things are bloody unreal. The fact that, you know, it goes up so easy, goes up so, you know, the quality of the canvas is brilliant. The walls, well, that's the first time I've even seen them. And they're just lovely, good ripstop canvas. So, and look at this shaded area we've got now. And those walls can go on all the way around, anywhere you like.
Oh, I don't know what it is.
There we go, guys, 2 walls folded up, job done. Okay guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this top-up gear spotlight for the Bushwakka True Blue All Australian made awning. We're really enjoying using this product. It's been unreal for our travels, etc, etc. Please don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell and throw us a thumbs up. We really appreciate it when you guys do that. And if there's any questions, any comments, anything you guys want to know about this awning, or indeed any of the other gear that you see us using when we're traveling, chuck them in the comments below, ask us what you want to know, and we'll do our best to answer all your questions as quickly as we possibly can. Thanks guys, appreciate it. Catch you on the next one.